Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Wheels. Today we're reviewing my own Streetwise. It's 2004 stroke 2005 Rover Streetwise 1.4, owned by myself since November 2022. Badge on the side there, on the back rather. You've got Streetwise emblazoned on the side. "16" alloys. Let's take a look inside. Yeah, it's just done 70,000 miles. And then of course you've got the droopy, saggy headlining. These seats are part leather. Back here you've got just 2 seats, which makes it just a 4-seat car. It's also got the more modern and later dashboard that Rover used. I think they had this from late 2003 to 2005 when they ceased production and they went into administration. So you've got the window switches in the middle, 5-speed gearbox. The radio inline has been changed for a JVC Bluetooth head unit. If anybody's any ideas what I can do with this headlining, please let me know in the comments. Show you the wonderful K series engine now. I can do this in one hand. I might have to put you down. There we go. There you have it. All 1.4 and 103 brake horsepower of it. The K series engine is a really good engine, really light, powerful, free revving, economical. It's had a lot of bad press in the past for head gasket failure, and they do go. I'm not going to pull any punches there. They do go, sometimes more than once. But if you get the job done properly when it goes, it should last. The one in this one has been done. If you're going to buy one of these Rovers, make sure before you buy it that the head gasket has been done, and also, because he's got a cam belt, that's been replaced. It's quite an easy, straightforward car to work on, to be fair. Put that down. Yes, so I've got a bit of damage on mine. I've also got a damaged fog lamp, which will come in another video of me attempting to replace it. This one has gone a bit hazy. I have changed the bulb in that, but it still doesn't work, so I've bought some other parts so I can get it working, because I believe it needs to be working for the MOT, which is due in May. Let's go and have a look at the boot, shall we? Now, there was one crazy idea which Rover thought of, and thought it would be a great idea with this Spectron remote, is you're only able to open the boot with a Zapper, which is crazy. What happens if your Zapper breaks? Excuse my crap, guys. It is my daily car, and I have only just had the car valeted, so, but it's quite roomy. When Rover bought these cars out initially as the 200 R3 in 1995, these were competing against the Vauxhall Astra and the Golf. Trouble is, it's smaller than those cars, so and of course they were pricing them as such as well. So what's it like in the back? I'll show you. Well, guys, here I am. Yes, it's a little bit tight for me in here. Yes, I know I'm a big lad, but even so, the driver would have to push his seat forward so that the back passengers are comfortable. So, yeah, I'm more than happy with it. It's great if if there's only two of you. Right, let's do a drive, shall we? All right, let's see what this car's like. Starts up readily from hot. Right. Let's go. Slightly higher off the ground than a normal Rover 25 by about an inch. And it handles really well, actually, to be fair. So we'll just get out of this junction at the top here, and then I'll talk to you some more. The Rover Streetwise was brought out in 2003, and at the time Rover were owned by the Phoenix Consortium, as you might have heard. BMW had sold them 3 years before, and they were looking for a car that would give their lineup a more youthful image, because Rover cars were generally bought by older folk. They had a bit of a staid image, sort of an old man's car, and they were trying to sort of bring a car in that could sort of like break that up. What they were really after was an off-roader. They were after an SUV. What's this guy doing? And what they would have liked was the Freelander. Well, of course, they'd already sold Land Rover, so they couldn't have the Freelander. It wasn't available. So I thought, well, what else can we do with the money that we've got, the budget? So what they decided in the end was to make an urban on-roader. So it was a bit of a craze at the time. The Volkswagen had bought it out with the Polo, and it was never meant to be a four-wheel drive, just a sort of more chunky car. And of course, Rover at the time didn't have the money to produce a car like a Freelander, they just didn't have it. So what I thought, what they decided to do was use one of their cars they had already in the lineup, the Rover 25. So what they did with it was raise the ride height by 1 inch, and give it some chunky bumpers and a more youthful look inside all round. And with the budget they had, I think they pulled it off. It certainly does feel more youthful. Okay guys, we're back again. What I thought we'd do, let's see what the performance is like. We'll do a 0 to 60. I've not done this before, so I'm hoping we don't blow up. Just wait for the traffic to clear and hope my phone doesn't drop off. Go 60. Not bad at all. So guys, I just thought I'd to show you this dashboard. So these dials do actually turn. So you want to open or close. And this version, the 103 SE on mine, obviously I haven't got any, haven't got aircon. We've got the string of buttons here. Obviously the fog lamps, front, back. Recirculating. 2 blanks, probably one of them would have been for aircon. Obviously the car is self-locking, but if you want to open it while the engine's running, use that button. And we've got obviously 4 fan speeds, and surprisingly on mine they all work. And of course you've got the aftermarket JVC unit, a couple of cup holders in there. You'll never get a big coffee in there. You can get a can of Coke, bottles of water. Nope, you won't get one in there. Cans of Coke and a small coffee from McDonald's maybe will go in there. And then of course we've got the switches for the windows. And of course here the handle cover's broken off. I have actually put it on twice, but it's, even with super glue, it seems to have popped off. Yeah. We are back home now, guys, so hence a different view out the front there. So chaps, that was my review of the 2004 Streetwise. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press like, comment if you want to, or ask any questions, and of course subscribe if you like this material. So hopefully very soon I'll be able to get another video out. Hope you enjoy this one for the time being. Anyway, until the next time, take care. Bye now.